Okay, good afternoon. Who is showing mobile to me? Who is showing mobile to me, huh? As if I haven't seen any types of mobiles, right? Okay, SC appearing students. Are you ready? Okay, they are ready. And what we have done, we have discussed chapter-wise questions. We have discussed from sets, yes or no? So from today, we will be practicing from 30 days practice, okay? So I have already shared the document. Did you check or not? Not came, it was there in group. It didn't come in group? Might be, I don't know, so from where it was there. Let's begin. I'm going to share the screen now. The screen is like this. Let's see. Document. Now I'm going to share device storage, cam scanner, and SEE today's PDF. So let me check what is here. It is being shared. Already shared. Good. Very fast. So I don't know from which day it is asked. You have to find out. I will select randomly and we will be discussing it. Its total marks is 30. So within 30 minutes you have to complete question as well as answer. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So first question is there. Define chromosome. So who is going to define the chromosome?
Me.
Okay, tell.
Chromosomes can be defined as a genetic substance that has genuine inheritance of characters from parents to offspring.
Offspring, good. So that is the definition. So chromosomes are those strands present in nucleus which contain genetic substance that help in the inheritance of characters from parents to offsprings. Here we have to keep in mind chromosomes are made up of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. Now students, question number 2. What does it mean by sex-linked disease? Do you know what is sex-linked disease?
Yes, sir.
The disease that is seen in only one sex, right? Either male or female is called sex-linked disease. What is the third point? Kinetochore. What is kinetochore?
The component of protein associated with the chromosome of the centromere of the chromosome.
Centromere of the chromosome. So will you repeat once again?
Kinetochore is a complex of protein associated with the centromere of a chromosome.
Yeah. So the protein present in centromere of a chromosome is called kinetochore. You can write the protein present in centromere of chromosome is called kinetochore. Number 4. How many chromosomes are found in frog and housefly? How many are there in frog? 13 pairs. Housefly? 6 pairs. Good. 13 pairs and 6 pairs. Question number 5. What does the question say? What is sex chromosome? What is sex chromosome? The chromosome that determines the sex of a person. The chromosome that determines the sex of a person is called sex chromosome. Now, what is next question? Number 6. Question number 6. Will you read now? What is gene? Where is it located? Right, its chief function. Okay. Gene is the factor which is responsible for in transformation of hereditary characters. Where is it located? It is located in DNA. Its main function is to transform hereditary characters. Done?
No, sir.
Please do that one. So we are discussing 2 marks questions. 1 marks 5 questions we have discussed. Now we are in 2 marks question. 2 marks question. What is gene? Where is it located? And write its shift function. In the definition only it is there, the function. Number 7. Distinguish between autosome and sex chromosome. So here you have to write the differences between autosome.
Regulate the growth and development of the body.
Okay, they are responsible for growth and development of the body, and sex chromosomes are responsible for determining the sex. Autosomes are alike, A-L-I-K, alike. Sex chromosomes are different, okay. Question number 8. Why is number of chromosome important in living beings? Number of chromosomes is important in living beings to transfer the hereditary characteristics and for overall development. Transfer the hereditary characteristics and for overall development. Question number 9. Chromosome is called hereditary material. Why? Chromosome is called hereditary material because it contains DNA. It contains DNA which has genes, G-E-N-E-S, genes. Genes are responsible for transmission of hereditary characteristics. Genes are responsible for transmission of hereditary characteristics as they contain all the hereditary characteristics in them. As they contain all the hereditary characteristics in them. Now question number 10 is given here. Explain the process of sex determination in baby with the help of chart. It is given. So for that, page number 281, there is one diagram. Sex determination in humans. Man, woman, or father, mother. Will you open the book? So you have to show 44 plus XY, fathers, 44 plus XX, mother's chromosomes, and there 22 plus X, 22 plus Y, 22 plus X, 22 plus X, and they join together and give 44 plus XX, girl, 44 plus XY, boy. You have to explain also. Okay? That chart is important. Page number 281. Heading is sex determination. There is chart. Either left hand side chart or right hand side chart you can draw. Which one you feel easier? Draw it. Explain. Next question is here. Klinefelter syndrome. We have to define and write it to symptoms. So Klinefelter's we can say here Klein is given. Klinefelter's
The time now is 14:30.
Chromosomal disorder in which in which there is extra copy of X chromosome in male's body. Extra copy of chromosome in male's body. That means the person's chromosomal structure is 44 plus XXY. 44 plus XXY. Okay? Yeah. Two symptoms of Klinefelter syndrome are as follow. mental retardation,
less muscular body,
less muscular body, underdeveloped testes, testes, sparse body hair, and long limb, with female characteristics like enlarged breast. Okay? Yeah, enlarged breast. Sorry? Now we are in question number sterility also, right? Sterility, you can write. What is hemophilia? It is called sex-linked disease. Why? So hemophilia is the disease in which there are less number of platelets in human's body. It means if 1 cubic millimeter, 1 cube of blood contains less than 2 lakhs platelets, at that time the person is suffering from hemophilia. Second part, it is called sex-linked disease. Why? It is called sex-linked disease because it can be seen only in males, not in females. Only in males, not in females. Dear students, now we are discussing question number. Which question is that? Heading is D. 13. Very long questions. How many types of chromosomes are there on the basis of position of centromere? Explain with a diagram is given. Students, first of all, you open your book, page number 279. In your book, 298? 93. Okay. So, but I have got a new book, new publication. That's why some portion might have decreased. And it's given types of chromosome on the basis of presence of centromere are acentric, telocentric,
heliocentric, acrocentric, submetacentric, and metacentric.
means okay. So meta, sub, acro, and telo. If you write, that is okay. 4 types you write down: telocentric, acrocentric, submetacentric, and metacentric. Just explain these all. Okay. So metacentric, centromere lies at the center. Submetacentric, little bit up. Acrocentric, much more upper one, and telocentric at the tip. So students, now we are discussing next heading. What is the definition? I think one question is given. What is aneuploidy? Aneuploidy. Right? It's 3 examples and explain any one of them is given. So actually, aneuploidy means the abnormal condition where one or more chromosomes of a normal set of chromosomes are missing or present in more than their usual number of chromosomes is called aneuploidy. Here, actually, if in case of human beings, there must be the set of chromosomes 44 plus XX or 44 plus XY. But in aneuploidy, it may be 44 plus XXY or 45 plus XX, 45 plus XY or 44 plus X0. If number of chromosomes is not 46, that is aneuploidy. The 3 examples of aneuploidy are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And you have to explain any one means which one you like you explain. While explaining, what to write down there, You have to write the set of, the definition you can write, set of chromosomes you can write, and one or two symptoms. For that you are free to write. You can write about either. Which one? Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, or Klinefelter's syndrome. So in case of Down syndrome, the set of chromosomes is 45 plus XX or 45 plus XY. Klinefelter's 44 plus XXY, and Turner syndrome 44 plus X0. Understood? Okay. Are you writing? Bisuji, did you write something? Rajaki, did you write? Roshan, did you write on that? Right, good. Neeraj is also writing, Bisuji is writing. And Mr. Bero, where are you? Mr. Bero, where are you? Where is the video? Sony is writing over there, I can see. Our fan is off. I think she's not feeling cold nowadays. Huh? It's very hot.
No, sir, just now in the
Oh, is it good? Mr. Bero, show me your condition. How are you sitting? He is, I think he may be writing or doing something. Anyway, so students, now for some days, what do? We will practice from this 30-day set. Is that clear or not? So daily 30 marks question or 35 or 38 or 25, such question will be discussed. But you pay attention for other subjects also. Other subjects are also equally important. Are they important? And are you following the routine? Are you making the routine first or not? Nowadays nobody is giving you routine, right? Just you are in bindas condition. Stay at home and home and home. Your SE now, the last time Prime Minister was saying some solution will be found for SE very soon. So what is the solution? It's not said till now. Let's hope it will be conducted as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So till that time we have to be ready. So don't worry, it may be held after first of this month also. This means coming month in Ashad. Because this lockdown period is going up to 20th, isn't it? After 20th, then there is some new rules. They may say, okay. Sorry? No, what did you say? Samit, what is your question?
corona cases touch thousands, but also
No, they may conduct the online exams also, no problem. So you have to solve the question and submit over there. Isn't it? Anything is possible. So they will give you 3 hours time. Within 3 hours time you have to write and submit. Clear? No, time is given, no 3 hours. And they will be monitoring whether you are doing or not. So you will be connected to somebody. No problem if you are cheating also, but some cannot cheat at all. While finding the pages, they will be confused. Where is the page number? Page number, they're short and done. Right? No, okay. Yeah. I didn't say that you are going to cheat. So they may held the exam in that way also. Because that is the best solution. You are attending the exam also. Isn't it? So, like in some entrance examination, they do exam like that, isn't it? Here also, that may be one solution, but other solution they may find out. Anyway, frequent study, frequent practice is essential. Right? Yes, sir. Please, now continue and complete these question answers and submit to me immediately. You are not submitting means you are not practicing. Why?
Certainly.
In the messenger group, let me see who is number one alpha student. Who submits first? Within 1 hour is alpha student. 2 hours is not alpha, that is beta and theta student. I don't want to see any beta and theta student. I want to see only which type of student? Alpha student. So you have to be alpha student and you have to do much better. Okay, students, your time starts now. Start writing and waiting for your answer. Let's see. Show your potentiality. And we will discuss next day similar type questions. Alright? Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good afternoon, class 10.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good. So, how are you feeling today?
So bad.
Why are you feeling bad?
Too many homework, sir.
So many homeworks. So, which subjects homework you have got more?
Too many, sir.
Which subjects homework you have got more?
Optional, compulsory math.
Good.
English,
Yeah.
science, note also, exercise also, sir. Too many, sir.
Just you have to do the works only. So, you don't have any works. Just doing works. Do English work, Nepali work, maths work, science work, and your time also will be passed very easily, right? So why don't you utilize the time? I think you are utilizing less time for study and more time for using this social networking, right?
Yeah.
So if you utilize time, it will be enough. Don't worry. So still students are coming in our group. Let me see what is the total number. Total number is now 13. Okay, 13 students are there. So shall we begin our class today? Yes. So we are discussing the exercise of the chapter History of the Earth. Yesterday we discussed multiple choice questions and answer the following. Today we are discussing very less portion. I have already shared it. It's not more. So let me share the screen. What is here? Screen says something that is device storage, cam scanner, and class 10 to the Thursday PDF. Let me check what is here. So, alright student, you can check. I have shared the screen, and in the screen it's given differentiate between. Today we are going to discuss one question, differentiate between, and next question, a diagrammatic question. Alright, so in differentiate between, you have to make very attractive table so that you can write the differences in systematic way. Okay students, just look at the screen. In the screen is given question differentiate between. How many questions are there? 5 questions. 5 differences between Mesozoic and Cenozoic era, Paleozoic and Mesozoic era, Phanerozoic and Proterozoic era, Eon, Lignite and Anthracite, next Bituminous and Sub-Bituminous. Okay students, first we'll begin from number A, differences between Mesozoic and Cenozoic era. Here you can write the duration. Left hand side Mesozoic era, right hand side Cenozoic era. So Mesozoic era started 250 million years ago and ended 65 million years ago. Started 250 million years ago, ended 65 million years ago. Cenozoic era started 65 million years ago and is continuing. Next one, Mesozoic era is called time of reptiles. Cenozoic era is called time of mammals. Time of mammals. These two differences enough. Number B, question number B says, what does the question say? Paleozoic and Mesozoic era. So Paleozoic era started 570 million years ago and ended 250 million years ago. And Mesozoic era started 250 million years ago and ended 65 million years ago. Next, Paleozoic era is called time of amphibians. Time of amphibians, and Mesozoic era is called time of reptiles. Time of reptiles. Now, next question is there to differentiate between Phanerozoic and Proterozoic eon. So you can write the differences, left hand side Phanerozoic eon and right hand side Proterozoic eon. Phanerozoic eon, it began 570 million years ago and is still continuing. Started 570 million years ago and is still continuing. Proterozoic eon started 2500 million years ago. 2500 million years ago and ended 570 million years ago. Now, Phanerozoic eon. In this eon, more developed organisms were evolved. In this eon, more developed organisms were evolved, and Proterozoic, in this eon, less developed organisms were evolved. Now we are discussing next one about types of coal. You know the types of coal: lignite, subbituminous, bituminous, and anthracite. It's given here the differences between lignite and anthracite. These are coals, okay? The left hand side write down lignite, Lignite, and right hand side anthracite. Lignite, it is brown in color. Lignite is brown in color, and anthracite is black and shiny in color. Black and shiny in color. Lignite is soft, anthracite is hard. Okay. Now, students, we are going to write the differences between next coals: bituminous and subbituminous coal. So, bituminous left hand side, subbituminous right hand side. Okay, bituminous, it is hard. Subbituminous, it is softer than bituminous. Softer than bituminous. Now, bituminous, it bonds with blue flame. Subbituminous, it bonds with less flame. Bonds with less flame. So, these are the differences between given things. Given differences. Now what do? We will discuss some other questions. What are they? They are give reasons, and next diagrammatic questions. Question number 4. What does the question say? Question is give reasons. So in give reasons, what to do? You have to show the clear cut reasonable thing for that question. Question number 4, give reasons. Number A, the first life must be originated in water. So what is this reason? The first life must be originated in water because it contains more favorable conditions than the land. Contains more favorable conditions than the land. Number B, coal and mineral oil are not found on the earth's surface. Coal and mineral oil are not found on the earth's surface because there is no high pressure. There is no high pressure. Number C, dinosaurs became extinct in Mesozoic era. Dinosaurs became extinct in Mesozoic era because the climate and environmental factors were not suitable for them to survive. Question number 4. Life was not possible in Azoic era. So, life was not possible in Azoic era because the earth was very hot and there was very less amount of water. Earth was very hot and there was very less amount of water. Students, now let's go to number E. What does the question number E say? E says diagrammatic questions. Study the diagram and answer the following questions. That is sub question A. It is given A, B, C. Okay, A, B, C. It is from mold and cast. We have already discussed over here. So, where is cavity? Where are minerals? Now, what is shown in the given diagram? What is shown in the given diagram? Process of fossil formation. Process of fossil formation is shown in the given diagram. Okay, first one. Second question. What is B called? What is B called? B is called cell of Oster. B is called cell of Oster or cell of any dead animal. Number C. How is B formed? How is B formed? B is formed by the deposition of sediment. B is formed by the deposition of sediment. Fourth question. What is C called? C is called cast. C is called cast. Okay. Now, students, we are in next question, that is nebular hypothesis. I think look at here. What is shown in the figure? Tidal hypothesis is shown in the figure. Tidal hypothesis is shown in the figure. Who founded this hypothesis? Sir James Jeans and Sir Harold Jeffrey. Sir James Jeans and Sir Harold Jeffrey founded this hypothesis. Next question. How is it different from Muffin's hypothesis? Muffin's hypothesis says there was collision, but this hypothesis says there was pulling. There was pull of the mass of the huge gaseous mass. In Buffon hypothesis, there was collision of comet and huge gaseous mass, but in this hypothesis, there was pull of the mass, gaseous mass by the comet. That is the difference. When was the hypothesis founded? So it was in which year? 1917 AD. So it was propounded in 1917 AD. Okay, students. So these are the questions which are asked at the end of this topic. So I hope you might have done. Now let me check what they have done. Students, will you make your video on now? Everybody make your video on. Did you make your video on? Vivek Saha, Ashok Khanal, both eyes sinner with this. Ojas, Karuna, Pratik, Shreya, Prinay, Sudeep, Sudal, Krisai. Just make your video on. Good. Alright, Ojas, did you write something? Will you read through your, okay, let me, your mic is muted. Okay, come on, yeah. Now you will start. Come on.
Differences between Mesogonic and Cenozoic. Mesogonic started to 50 million years ago and ended 65 million years ago. Cenozoic started 65 million years ago and it is still continuing today.
Good.
Mesozoic is called the time of amphibians. Cenozoic is called the time of mammals.
Alright.
Paleozoic and Mesozoic. Paleozoic started 570 million years ago and ended 260 million years ago.
Alright.
Mesozoic started 250 million years ago and ended 65 million years ago.
Alright.
Paleozoic is called the time of amphibian. Mesozoic is called the time of reptiles.
Okay. Proterozoic eon.
It started 570 million years ago till Proterozoic started 250 million years ago and ended 570 million years ago.
Okay.
In this eon, developed organisms were evolved. In Proterozoic eon, less developed organisms were evolved.
Okay, thank you, Ojas. Now, Vivek, your turn. Vivek Saha. Where is Vivek Saha? Start now, Vivek.
Lignite and anthroid are lignite is a brown in color, anthroid is black in color. It is soft, it is hard.
Okay. Next. What happened to him?
The time now is 13.
Then who is here?
30.
See, Karuna Neupane. Is there Karuna Neupane? Karuna Neupane, she has gone now. Who is here?
Vinay.
Vinay, okay, Vinay Shrestha. So you have to say what you have done, isn't it? Okay, students, anyway, so today we have discussed the question answers. Now complete it and submit to me, because if you submit, then it will be settled in your mind. Understood or not? So please practice, memorize, and then be ready to discuss next chapter tomorrow. So tomorrow we are discussing next chapter. What is the chapter? The chapter is pressure. So I will share this study material tomorrow. And students, you have to manage the books. Manage books, and then it will be easy for you to forward the lessons. And for me also it will be easy. So today this much. Thank you very much, and see you next day. Bye bye.
Bye bye, sir.
Bye bye.